Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Growing Guitar. I found a jewel here in Porter Robinson. Never heard it before, and this song I just came across, Easier to Love You. What a wonderful song. I really liked the harmony in this song here, the melody, everything just clashes together. Wonderful song. So let's take a look at this one with the capo set on the 3rd fret. So alright, let's do it on 3rd, this capo, and go over the chords. So we're gonna start with G. So that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. We have the B minor, which is a bar chord. And that's a bar set on the 2nd fret, and you bar 5 strings from bottom and up like this. So you don't have to bar the last E string there. That's the bar, and then you need to add 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. You also got the C minor. So what you do here is to take exact very same grip and move it 1 fret towards you. Everything there, the whole house moves, and you land on this position now with the bar finger on 3rd fret, same strings covered there, and then you need to add 5th on D, 5th on G, and 4th on B. That's the C minor. And we have all the bar chords clear there, and we need to go on with E minor. So it goes open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E, and the final chord is C. And it goes 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Alright, so let's do it now, starting with the intro and this melody, which is beautiful. So let's go into this one. We're gonna have this melody based upon G, B minor, E minor, and C. And that is a part of the verse as well. We're gonna look into the strumming later, but first now the melody, the instrumental parts. And yeah, let's start with the G and going chord by chord. So you're gonna start with the 4th D string, and then open G, like this. And then comes 3rd fret on E string in the bass together with 2nd G, and then open D, and then open B. Okay, that's the G part. So then comes the B minor part. It goes like this. That is to play the 2nd on A together with 4th D, then play the 2nd A again, and then 4th D. And then we have the E minor part. It goes like this. And that goes open E string in the bass together with open G, and then open D, open G, and open D. And then we have the final part, C, and it goes. And that's it. So you're gonna play 3rd fret on A string together with open G, and then open D. So that is one round of the melody. It goes like this slowly. It's a pause after the C. So there you have it, and I know we can throw in a clap there as well, so I'm gonna show you where, and sometimes these claps replaces one note. So sometimes it comes in between and sometimes it replaces. So the first clap comes here. Okay, so after the G and the open D string there, clap, and then open B, and then you continue with the B minor, and then the clap replaces the 4th fret D string right before the E minor part, and then you continue with E minor, and then it replaces the open G string, and then you continue with open D, and then you come into the C part and you play, and after you play the C you hit a clap. So there you have it. 4 times I believe you have claps in this one. So slowly one run goes like this. And a couple rounds. That's all right. So there you have the intro and the beautiful melody. Now let's go into the verse play and learn the strumming. So this strumming has 2 parts of it. So we're going to look at the first transition there between G and B minor and learn the strumming with these 2 chords. Then you're going to apply the same principles for E minor to C, which is the full chord progression around there. G, B minor, E minor, and C. So the first part played on G, it will be like this. Down, 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 up. So down, 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 up. Then you shift chord and play part 2 for B minor now, and it's down, up, down, 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 up. So down, up, down, 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 up. And if you combine these 2 parts, it will be and then you move on with the same chords, not same chords, but same principle of strumming. But now you have E minor played in the same way as G, down, 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 up. And then you go to C and play in the same way as B minor, down, up, down, 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 up. So and it's hard to get this strumming to listen for it early in the verse, but we will listen carefully. Then about 2 minutes and 31 seconds in, you will hear this strumming very clearly, and it's used for this verse play and even the chorus later. So it's based upon the strumming that comes, and it's very clear. It's 2 minutes and 31 seconds in and forward. So you're gonna play this chord progression for 4 rounds. So I'm gonna give you 1 round now: G minor, B minor, sorry, G, B minor, E minor, and C, like this. And so on. 4 rounds of that, and that is the verse play. Over now to chorus. You're gonna have the same principles here when it comes to strumming. And this chorus play is based upon 4 chord progression rounds. The first 2 rounds goes G part 1, B minor part 2, E minor part 1, and C part 2. Okay, in the same way we played the verse, but the second 2 rounds will be G part 1, B minor part 2, E minor part 1, so far the same, and then C minor part 2. Instead of C, you play C minor part 2. So the last 2 rounds, we can play them, and it goes like this. The ending of the chorus. So that is the chorus. Over now to the instrumental part, and you're gonna play that melody for 2 rounds. Okay, so 2 rounds of that melody, the intro melody, and then starts the second verse. Second verse is played with G, 1 full round, then E minor, 1 full round, C 1 full round, and C minor, 1 full round. You're gonna play that for 4 chord progression rounds. Okay, that is the second verse. And then comes the second chorus. It's played in the same way as the first chorus we just learned. 4 rounds in total. The first 2 rounds G, B minor, E minor, C. And the last 2 rounds G, B minor, E minor, and C minor. Okay, and then comes the bridge part after this second chorus. It happens about 2 minutes and 31 seconds into the song. And this is what I talked about when it comes to the strumming. You hear that strumming very clearly now. Okay, so you're going to play G part 1, B minor part 2, E minor part 1, and C part 2. You're going to play that for 2 rounds. Then it continues with G part 1, E minor part 2, C part 1, G part 2. Then B minor part 1, E minor part 2, C part 1, and C minor part 2. And then it's the end of the bridge part. So there you have that one, and we are into the final parts of the song. It will be the third chorus. You're gonna play that in the same way, but not really. You're gonna play a lot more. So the chord progression that goes G part 1, B minor, E minor, and C. That you're gonna play for 4 rounds. Not only 2 rounds now, you're gonna play for 4 rounds. And the last half or part of this chorus, which has the C minor in the end instead of the C, you're gonna play that for 6 rounds. So 4, 6. And after that, you finish this beautiful song here from Porter Robinson, Easier to Love You. And it would be a lot easier, guys, to love you if you continue to do in the same way you did before to this point. You have subscribed to this channel, you like my tutorials, and you show me that you love me, and then of course it's easier to love you back. So thank you, everybody. Thank you everybody for supporting me here. So till next time, play tuned.